You feel that now? I feel like Rocky in this one, baby. Let's go. Alright, check it. Blast from the past, back from the future. So if I pull the trigger in the past, it's no you in your future. I'm still hustling, still hugging the block. The referee to the shit, I'm still calling them shots. I can't be stopped, that's what I told you. I'm living my life like a box of Crayolas. I'm cutting up white, smoking that green. Purple color pens, I'm still making this cream. I'm so sick, check my throat quick. My wrist light up a room like a handful of glow stick. I'm like spoiled milk, the kids gone bad. Dennis the menace, my pen touches the pad. Niggas is mad, but the ladies is glad. Yo, they rubbing up against me like this nigga is rad. Fucking two divas, drinking on sangria. I got the beam of the color, diarrhea. Tire strings to my feet cause I'm so fly. Hopped out the DeLorean, it's Artie McFly.
It's Artie McFly. It's Artie McFly. Yo, so I want to apologize to anybody who's on right now. It's been a crazy day. I'm about to get into it, but this episode. Oh wow, who's is that? Oh my God, that sounds.
Is that a house phone?
That's a house. You got a landline?
That was a house phone. I ain't got a landline. That's their landline.
Oh. Damn. Okay. So I gotta play this video because this episode is sponsored by McDonald's. Who knew?
What up?
This episode of The Rick H Show is brought to you by McDonald's, proudly serving communities since 1965. Remember, no one feels more like a hero than mom or dad coming home with Happy Meals. As a kid growing up in Washington Heights, every Saturday, my mother would take me to our local McDonald's on 181st Street, and she would purchase me my favorite meal, the Big Mac meal. It was some of my fondest memories of my neighborhood and my family. McDonald's. I'm loving it. Wow, that was...
Time out. You have McDonald's every Saturday? Yo, y'all have McDonald's money? That shit was a treat. That was like Red Lobster in my house.
So, like, we spent our weekends at my grandmother's house, so, it was like a thing we did, you know, with the kids and stuff. So
That's cute.
Shout out to McDonald's.
I dig it.
The community McDonald's for me was on 170th and Broadway in Washington Heights and 181st. So if you're going to the theaters, you go to the one to 181st. You go to the theaters, popcorn, film, and all that. You come out, boom, go to Mickey D's. But yeah, it's been a wild day. Jasmine is here. Ladies and gentlemen.
What up, y'all? We here.
Oh, that's why. Oh, okay. Is the not even
techie.
I know. I was just like, why can't I hear it?
Boo.
It's been a crazy week and a crazy day. So like I went to work. Surprised I got a 9-to-5 job. Then I went to.
Give it time.
I know, like people still have to work now.
Our day's coming.
From your lips to God's ears. Yeah, I had to run to Brooklyn. Then I did something with Chick and Melanie today. Pretty dope. They got a line for their clothing line called Shadow Band. So we're doing like some photos.
I like that. I like that.
Today it was nothing but like laughs. Because Chick was always like on. And then I had to run to Long Island, feed my children, put my son to sleep. So I apologize to the viewers.
Busy day.
Yeah. How have you been? Welcome back to the show.
Thank you. I've been good. Chill weekend, and we finally got some sun.
Really?
So I'm happy about that.
How'd you accomplish that? It's just like it's been
I went
chilly.
outside. Nah, we had some sun this weekend. You wasn't outside? Where you at?
Nah, I can't go outside. I gotta ask for permission to go outside.
You inside.
That shit don't. Yep. I'm gonna
We
start that trend.
inside.
We inside. Oh, this is one of the chickless joints. So real quick, just
Yo, show it, show it, show it.
situationship. I got another one upstairs.
Hey.
Situationship.
Damn. On my
We
podcast,
inside.
but I had a situationship episode
Oh yeah,
years ago.
explain that whole scenario to me before we go into like the Met Gala Roses episode. You being on the show now, explain like what a situationship is. Because I'm
It's not a
old man.
relationship. There's no, nothing's like official. But y'all got a little something going on. You're not just talking, because
So
there's some expectations there, but it's not yet a relationship. It's basically two people that are just scared to commit.
isn't this Friends with Benefits? I thought like it sounds so similar to Friends with Benefits.
Friends with benefits often turns into a situationship, I would say.
Okay,
But
so um,
situationship, they ain't never gonna really wife you.
really, so there's no hope for a woman in
Really?
it. I mean, come
Ain't
on.
no hope for a woman in a situationship or a man in a situationship.
Why is that? He can never be one. She can never be number one. And in a
Cause,
situationship, are there other parties involved? Is it like
yeah, everyone's doing them. There's no relationship.
so?
There's no solid rules.
What's the benefit of that? Why not just
I don't
be
know.
like
That's why I'm not in a situationship.
we need to? I'm gonna figure that out. I'm gonna get somebody that's in
You
a
need to get somebody
situation,
on here that is
an expert.
experienced.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe we have Dr. G talk to this person and try
Yeah,
to get their
he
mind
always has
right
good advice.
because that don't make no goddamn sense to me.
It makes sense. You can have your cake and eat it too.
But again, like that's friends with benefits, isn't it?
Nah, they're not always friends.
Hmm.
Situationship, you're not always friends.
Not always. I mean,
We'll have
but
to get an expert on here. Break
shit,
it
we got.
down.
I gotta come up with somebody. In the meantime, Jasmine is here. She was on last week. She was, she made that call, got me Dr. G to be on as well. Um, so is this a permanent thing? A few people asked me
We
because they.
out here. We out here. We out here
Mm.
until HBO comes and picks me up.
Oh, okay, so basically, I'm the what do you call that? Um,
Listen, you are not
damn,
the interim.
interim. Yes, the interim
No,
till
no, 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 no.
Netflix
We
cut
out
this
here.
check.
I figured out how to make it work with
Mm.
time. Time was always my thing. I'm consistent, and I don't ever want to say yes if I don't know if it's 100%. So I
Cause
was
like
like,
a
let's try
year
this out.
ago, I was like, "Yo, Jasmine,
That's true.
you're
That's true. You were
funny.
like,
You've had your own podcast before.
mm-hmm.
I wouldn't even have to change much because you got the same name as my other co-host. So it was just
I can reuse the materials.
I could reuse some of the shit that I write for Ellie. Um, but it wasn't, you know, it wasn't the timing. The timing.
The
You were like,
timing.
yo, I could do it, but I just, that's a situationship. You were like, yo, I could be on the show, but on certain times, not
On
all
certain time.
time.
That's similar. Yes, similar.
So this is a
What you
hundred.
drinking?
Oh, this is
What you plugging? Plug it.
no, I don't like to plug. They're not
All
cutting
right,
the
no
check,
free
but
promo. Put it down. Put the can down. Put the can down.
it's a Blue Point Brewery and it's called Gelato Drip. It's 8.0
Hey.
in alcohol and it is delicious. Um, has a mango and citrus finish.
Oh,
Um,
very nice.
kind
You're
of
gonna
a
have to send
beer,
this to them.
a fake beer
Tell them cut
connoisseur.
the check.
I probably will. So this is also a hazy double IPA for those beer enthusiasts out there. I've become like a connoisseur of
Mm-hmm.
cervezas and craft cervezas.
Really?
Yeah, my
Hmm.
cousins helped me out, and Blue Point they're not too far away from my house, so this might be like a good partnership. Depending,
Yeah, you should head over there, and maybe they'll give you a discount too.
maybe I can have some Blue
Get a
Point with
case.
my Big Mac from McDonald's. Um, how'd you feel about that Rose interview?
Oh my God, I loved it. I loved it. I love talking to Rose. She's so fun. She's so fun. And then I got to watch the footage of her sweating over Dr. G, and that was fun.
I like when people like me and you, we go back and forth, and then like you can follow and you can. She just like hit it on the money. She was like, "Oh shit!" So we're gonna do this role. Like it snapped out. It's a comedic thing. People wouldn't
It's an
know.
improv thing.
It's an improv thing. Like you
It's an
automatically,
improv
oh,
thing.
okay, you're going this way. I could go with this way with it. Um,
Yeah. You gotta go with the flow.
uh-huh. That was good. That was pleasant.
That
Dr.
was.
G, there was some mixed signals. Okay, so Dr. G thought he was gonna talk to her about. So the original question was, how do I stay on top, right?
Yes, that was the original question.
And the question didn't have too much. It
There was no
wasn't
context.
detailed. Yes.
So
So,
Dr. G's a little dirty.
mhm,
So he was about to give us some
yeah.
tips.
Yeah, I mean, we could have gave her both advice. I don't think Rose has any issues on either department, but uh, Dr. G got some game. Dr. G became very famous. When we put the clip up, a couple people commented about, "Oh no, he didn't," and all this other. How'd you feel about his appearance on the show? And
I think he was looking fresh. He
yeah,
was looking good. He had the gold chain on. He got his leather
with
on.
the fitted, with
I
the
think he was
gold,
ready to flow
with the
with the
gold.
Bronx snapback. Shout out to
Mhm.
Bronx native.
Bronx, the Bronx native. That's Amadi, nice guy. You could tell this is my 150th episode, and I'm freestyling this shit off the dome.
Yes. Yo, 150 episodes. That's a lot. Tell me how you feel having 150. Do you have any favorite episodes throughout your whole
Yes,
journey? What's
yes.
your what's your highlights when you stop and you think, damn, 150 episode? What comes to mind?
So funny things come to mind. So I was doing an interview, and this was back like when I was doing the show in my living room in Queens, and my boy Rob was on the show, and Rob had drank I think about like 12 Coronas, right? So he needed to use the restroom, and
Yes, of course.
we decided that the best place to put the camera, the stationary camera, was in front of the bathroom. So we had the bathroom door open, and Rob, we were talking about UFC or some shit, and I was going on a tangent, and my brother's looking at me like, "Yo, Rob needs to pee, bro. Rob needs to pee, bro." So the secondary camera is like moving back and forth, and I was like, "Rob, you all right?" Um, and that's when he was like, I have to, like he was giving me signals. So I was like, "Yo, bro, just go ahead, go ahead." Um, there's a mic on cameras, so the camera was in the bathroom with him. So if you roll back that episode, you can actually
Stop.
hear Rob peeing live on the Rick A show. And
Oh my God.
if I could pull that up, that would be
Did anyone call that out in the comments? Did anyone catch
fantastic.
it?
I'm gonna repost it. So this was like when I had no followers. This is literally like the excuse me, ninth episode or something like that.
Bless you.
Thank you. Um, damn. Now that I'm looking at
Ninth
these videos,
episode. Damn. Honestly, the growth of any podcast that you can
mhm,
see from the first episode to the last episode is crazy.
it's
Yeah.
uh,
You don't have nobody
it's.
peeing on your episodes no more. That's good.
I mean, so then I was interviewing Oz Rodriguez, and my brother was
Hmm.
my co-host at the time. Decided to get up mid-interview and go pee while we interviewing Oz. So that's another fun
Yeah,
one right
drinking
there.
too much.
I know. I mean, from jump, it was all about like uh, drinking, loosening up the brain, trying to get
Yes,
like comedic
yes.
with it,
I
trying to
feel
make
like
it
that's what
fun.
every podcast starts off as.
Um,
So many. It's just like people shooting the shit in their crib.
yeah, and I think that was like
Yeah.
the basis of Drink Champs. So I'm trying to find. I have the clip, and I know While I look for it, I'll keep telling you.
While you look
Um,
for it,
hmm
tell me, have you did you envision yourself getting to 150? Like did you
I
ever have
envision
a long-term
myself
vision?
sitting across from Joe Rogan and calling him out on shit and being at like 2,000, 5,000. I wasn't gonna stop. Um,
Got you.
Let me stop lying.
You want to beef with Joe Rogan?
Nah,
Tell me
nah, nah,
about
nah, nah,
that.
nah, nah. I just feel like when he started out, like he was having just like interesting conversation, interesting people on the
Mhm.
show, and then somewhere down the line, he was just like lost it. He had Alex Jones on the
You think it
show,
fell off?
huh?
You
I
think it
just
fell off?
kind of, kind of when he started like feeling himself, and then he got the 300 million from Spotify. That's just me hating. No, but I quit plenty of times. You could call Ivan. Ivan is someone that I always like. Yo, Ivan, this shit ain't going nowhere right now,
Mhm.
man. My last video did X amount of views. He's like, yo, just keep going, just keep going. Somebody else too. I'm trying to remember who it was. But a lot of people from my own neighborhood, they would always send me
Yeah.
messages and encourage me to continue. I got one today from someone I grew up with, and it was just like the same thing, 150. Just keep pushing, man. And I want to thank a few people because I got a ton of videos. I want to thank Led. I
Mhm.
want to thank Mike, and I want to thank Mike Rodriguez, um, and the ladies from the ESN network. They sent me like videos and stuff. Juan Bago did the funniest one. So I've always wanted to have John Leguizamo on the podcast, and for some reason or another, scheduling conflicts and shit like that, I haven't had him on. So Bago took a video of John talking, and he dubbed it with his voice. So I thought that was pretty funny and pretty
That's
genius.
cute.
So I
That's
finally got to have
cute.
John on the show. What else?
Well, maybe in the future you get them on because you're
Um,
not gonna stop. I'm assuming. I'm assuming you keeping it going as you should.
I am honestly. I feel like at this point, 150 episodes, like it would be foolish for me to. I mean, I'm getting this McDonald's money now, so
You know what I'm saying?
yes. um,
Woo! You
nah. I
about to bring
mean,
the family to McD's this weekend.
I'm saying, Big Macs for everybody, all on me. I always thought that was some balling shit, and it wasn't even balling. When I was a little kid, and my pops, he would take us to Mickey D's, and he'd be like, all my little cousins, like, get whatever you guys want. And I was like, oh shit, my pops balling. You know,
Yo,
he's
you felt
spending
like he had
450.
money.
He's spending 450 on this meal right now for all y'all.
Yo, that's wild. That felt like a lot back then.
It did. And then the Happy Meal toys, I'm be honest with you, they fell off. Because I
They
remember
fell
when I
off
was a
big
kid,
time.
just was interesting. I remember like Bugs Bunny, he used to have like a Superman suit because they did like a Looney Tune superhero thing. Yo, I'm
I do
telling you,
remember. I don't remember the toys. I didn't get that many Happy Meal. I
I
didn't get
was
that
a
many Happy Meal.
I was about why you was a Burger King baby.
I was a no. I was a you eating what's in the house, baby. I was like, we got food in the cabinet, baby. That's the kind of baby I was. The oodles and noodles, the rice
Damn,
and beans, you know.
oodles or noodles always. That was one.
Them shits would bang. Like they were good.
Oodles and noodles was clutch during college. But
Hmm.
McDonald's was a luxury like that.
Really, we ain't never went to McDonald's like that. I mean, we went like enough. We went enough that I'm like, we never went. But I know I've had McDonald's, you know? Then I started working there and I ate it every day in high school.
Oh, you worked there too. Okay,
I
so let's
worked at
get to the.
McDonald's.
Damn, no. I'm not even gonna go there. I worked at one too. You see, I almost fucked up the
How'd you
whole
quit?
brand. I didn't quit actually.
Oh, ooh.
I didn't quit. I worked there for 2 years. I was
Mm-hmm.
17 when I started. I became like the night supervisor for closings, and then they made me a swing manager, and then they made me first assistant, and then I just got an
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
actual like job in a law firm. So it's like work at
Nice, very
McDonald's
nice.
or work as a paralegal. So I was a young kid, you
What
know.
you gonna do?
Whoever pays me more at that point when I was younger,
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
chasing them
I feel
checks.
chase some checks. Chase them.
Yeah, so I was trying to find that clip, but I'm gonna have to put it up
You're gonna have to throw it on Instagram.
on Instagram. I mean, I had a
Have a little
picture.
montage. Do a
Yeah,
little recap.
and that's way back, like, um,
Years.
oh my, this is 2017, 2018.
Damn.
Look, this video got 54 views. It was on November 13th of 2018. All right,
That's crazy.
so I think I found it. Let me see if I could share. That's not how that works. Again, apologies. This is a new program, new system I'm using. If I fuck
He on
this
the up and up.
podcast,
He learning that
yeah,
upgraded
yeah.
system.
I love the fact that the mic. This is this daily dose of Slay?
This is the Daily Dose of Slay, Mike. Yes, it
Okay,
is. The
okay.
one and only.
I like that. I like that. Let me see if I can
Mm-hmm.
screen. Damn, I'm about to share my screen with everybody.
Then I have nothing
Yeah,
up crazy in the back.
that's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm like. Yo, hold on a second, dog. I think it's this one. So, Jazz, you can see the screen, right? Yeah.
Yeah. We see it. We see it.
All right. Let me maximize. Let me maximize. Is that the word for this thing? Full screen it, whatever it is.
This weekend,
It's my
DC and
technical
Derek
term.
Lewis, they like each other. And people were saying, "Oh, there's too much trash talking. That's what makes
Is this it?
all those things happen."
I seen Rob leave.
I can't watch a fight like that. I need a little heat.
This is Rob,
in the
by the way.
last what?
Okay.
His
I
whole
mean,
career.
That's Rob right
one,
there.
and one.
Yeah.
That's Rob. Damn, I thought I had the clip. I'm sorry. I ruined the suspense for
I hope you got to
everybody.
watch that fight better.
I did. This was when I was reporting on the UFC. So I used to be a member of the UFC media, and we would go
Hey.
to
So
See,
you really are trying to meet Joe Rogan.
I'm trying. He was my inspiration when I first started. Damn. All right. How do I
Damn.
stop sharing? You know what? I'll put it up on Instagram.
You'll find it. I have faith in you.
Is this? Am I
You're
still
gonna find
sharing?
it.
Do
No,
you
you're
guys
not
see?
sharing no more.
You see me, or you guys see
We just see
Jasmine?
you.
Okay. You see me. Okay. Okay. Perfect. So I couldn't find it. My apologies to the world of these of podcasting. The conversation revolved around who's the GOAT of the UFC, and um, it was a pretty
What was the
interesting.
answer?
At that point in time, it was Daniel Cormier. It wasn't.
You
Do
still
you
into
know about
UFC?
that? Do you
What,
know
do you
about
have a
that?
new answer?
I
All
do
I
have a new.
know is like Chuck Liddell. I remember that. I was a kid. It would be on TV. Like I don't know anything other than that.
Um,
I used to
Chocolate.
like it though.
Really?
Watching people beat
The
up each other.
women fights or the
Yeah.
men fights?
The men fights. I
The men fight.
can't watch the women fights.
Why? I think the
You know
women fights are
what?
much more exciting.
I
Damn, we
just
didn't even get into the Met Gala, but let's
it low
finish
key
this up.
hurts my feelings.
What? Why? You
Just
think you
seeing
compete?
women beat each other. Like I want to see them be nice.
But this is their
But men
passion.
beating
Like,
each other, I think is like low key hot.
oh, come on.
What? It is low key hot.
So you feel like two
Not in
women?
real life though. Two women beating each other. I was like, come on, ladies, just stop. I wanted to run up in there. Don't do this.
And then they
Two
throw
men
a
is
little
like,
kick in the air or something. Oh, we got yo, Jasmine, what's up? That's my brother.
Benny Banks was good.
Damn. So right now, John Jones is the greatest UFC fighter of all time.
John
MMA
Jones.
fighter.
Okay, I'm gonna have to remember that.
Okay. So John Jones lost the fight on a technicality, one fight, but for all you UFC people, you know who he is.
I want to know, like, if you lose a fight on a technicality, I'll be so tight. I'm like, how you don't look at the referee or whoever there is there voting? And be
I
like,
got
"Hey,
you.
man,
The judges,
You wait.
whoever's
till
there
later."
voting.
Right? Like they're not scared of some retribution.
No. So I mean, I'll give you an example. Like last year, there was two guys fighting. It was Aljamain Sterling and Peter Young. So Peter Young was the champion. In the UFC, if my hands are on the ground, both hands, I'm considered a down opponent. So you can't kick me on my head. if I'm down. So
Yeah.
Jan, I don't know if he forgot the rule. I don't know if like he just wanted to like get a little cheap shot in because it
I was like,
happens.
toma.
So he hit Aljo with a knee to the head, and then all of a sudden Aljamain Sterling is the champion. Now people were like, "Yo, you're not a real champion. You won it on the technicality. This guy was disqualified."
But why
So
did he do that? That was on him.
I don't know, but if I win a belt like that, I'd be like, "Nah, we need to run this back, homie." Like
Yo, facts.
I would feel like I ain't the real champion. Like I just won because you kicked me in my head.
On some Rocky and Creed shit. Redo.
Redo. Let's run it back. I don't think
Gotta
Rock.
do it. Gotta do
Oh,
it
you
over.
mean like the Sun Creed? I thought you meant like Apollo
No,
Creed.
Rocky and Creed. Remember they at the end of
Oh yeah. Because I
yeah,
was like, yo,
they had to
Apollo
redo
got
it.
murdered by the Russians, so ain't no way running that back.
No, at the end of the at the end.
So the Met Gala was yesterday, or
Yes, it
what?
was.
It was yesterday. Do you watch those things? Is that something that's interesting to you?
Honestly, I don't watch them. One day I'll be invited, so I'll know what it is. But I don't
I
watch them.
mean,
I'm out here
we
living
we
life.
went
But you
last
know what?
year.
I look at the outfits.
We went last year. All of us, me, you, Joel, Ivan. Damn, I have to find this picture
You know
now.
what? I think I wiped that out my memory
Yo, we was
because
chilling. Rose was there. Ellie Jazz was
yeah,
there.
but they snubbed me. They snubbed me. They didn't want to post the pictures, so
I'll
I just
find the photo and
out
I'll
my
share it
memory.
with everybody. So you don't keep up with it. You don't see nobody's dresses. You don't
I don't
really
keep no. I look at the dresses the next day, so I did see a lot of outfits, and
give me
you
some of your
know
favorites.
some people look good, and some people it's a costume party.
Okay,
I
so
mean, I think Kim looked good because I think she's gorgeous, and that the Marilyn Monroe dress, I thought that was very iconic.
not a fan.
You didn't like it?
I just can't get over the fact that this woman is famous for nothing. And like people
You
are
know what?
obsessed with her.
Mhm.
So like
Mhm.
explain to me what's the fascination with her.
I think again, I didn't start watching like I only saw a few episodes ever of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I
Mhm.
didn't get it either for years. Like even in college, I was like, why do people like these people? And then I saw an episode and I thought it was really funny. And like I was just like, yo, these girls are they're just funny. And like the way that they pitched their show was really just like, oh yeah, we're just a bunch of
That was your
crazy
boy.
girls living in a house, and it was like very pitchable, and it was supposed to be like not relatable because not everyone's out here living in Beverly Hills, but it was like kind of just like reality TV. That's what it was at the time. But you're right, they don't really have a talent. They're just beautiful.
Kim
So I understand why
Feísima.
people.
So do you agree with Ivan? Kim Feísima?
Feísima, no.
Who's the best looking Kardashian in your or Jenner? Because in your opinion.
In my opinion.
And while you do that, I found the photo, ladies and gentlemen.
Pull it up,
I got
pull up the
I got
photo.
proof that we was at last year's joint. There you go. So that's me, Mark, Ivan,
There we
Joel, Sully.
are.
Just laughing at paparazzi. Laughing at him.
Oh, we look good too. We look good too.
I
We did
know,
that.
man. That was amazing. Look at some of this is mad
Yeah.
comments on this. Damn. So
What'd you
you
think about
see
Alicia Keys' dress? Wait, with the
the
New
New
York
York
City
joint.
skyline.
I liked
Mm-hmm.
what her and Swizz did like as a couple thing. It was cool. Um, what was this? We just used to seeing her like Jay-Z. Damn, Ivan, you coming after Jay? I'm gonna have to.
Yo.
Ivan,
Listen,
I'm trying to.
Jay-Z got a talent, all right? Like cool it. Cool it with that. Cool it with that.
Okay, so he does. Don't put me in no hot water, Ivan.
You just put yourself in hot water. No one told you to make that face
He's
and say he does.
comparing. He's comparing Hove to Kim Kardashian.
We don't even see Hove.
Oh, he
We
does,
never
but
see
he's
Hove.
ugly. Damn.
Ain't no such thing as an ugly billionaire. I'm cute. That's what he said.
Hov is
Those are
paid
his
as fuck,
words.
so I don't think he'll ever be ugly ever again. I think that if I was a billionaire, everybody would find me attractive.
Listen, when you got money, you look good. That's
Hmm.
that's a fact. That's why when
So
you broke and you look good, you got a little something special. You know what I'm
you have
saying?
potential. That's what they call potential. But I like the Swiss and Alicia thing. It was cool.
I
Blake
thought it was cool.
Lively's outfit was fire.
Oh,
Where she
gorgeous.
stopped and it
So
was
gorgeous.
who else? I thought
Mm-hmm.
Cardi and Megan looked good.
They look
Um,
good.
uh, Bad Bunny,
Janelle Monae
interesting.
look good.
I didn't see her. Uh,
You
I,
know who Bad Bunny reminded me of? Oh, God. It's an actor. He's a comedic actor. He's funny. Um, damn, I'm blanking on his name. You ever seen Parks and Recs?
of course. Um,
You remember you remember the guy that came from like what was it, Guatemala, Ecuador, some other country, and he was like the country's president or general or leader or something, and they were like shitting on Pawnee. They're like, "What is this?"
damn, I'm gonna have to
That
pull that
actor,
up. He was
damn,
only.
he's so
You gotta give me
funny.
something else that he was in. Um,
I just saw an episode of him in 30 Rock, and he moved in and he was Tina Fey's neighbor, and she thought he was a terrorist.
are you talking about?
I'm gonna have to
He's
look
from
this up.
Portlandia. Oh my God, Fred Amerson. Is it Fred Amerson?
Let me see. Let me see.
So
I don't know
I didn't
why. I
see.
don't know
I didn't
why.
see Janelle Monae. Who else did I see? I saw some interesting fits though. My man Jerry Little had an interesting fit. Who else? Who else? It was a lot. It was a lot.
There was a lot of good
The
stuff.
mayor has some whack fit. Like I'm not a
I
fan, man.
I watched this episode of I watched this episode. I read this little BuzzFeed article. BuzzFeed really fell off. I'm gonna have to be honest.
Damn.
But I read they caught me with an article. I don't even read articles out here, but it was like, listen to these celebs
Hmm.
who like hate the Met Gala. And I was like, oh, that's tea. I'm gonna click it. So I clicked it. And a lot of people say that it's just not fun. That it's just
Really?
really cramped and sweaty, and that it's like everyone's kind of a jerk. And yeah, a lot of people say it's not fun.
I think those
But I
celebrities
don't
don't
know.
got enough money to be at the Met Gala. I think that's what that is.
Nah, nah, it was like
Oh,
some big
Lala was
people
there.
that were like,
Rosalia
I'm
was
never going
there.
again. Yes, yes, Lala was there. She looked good.
Rosalia.
Rosalia.
Incredible
Hmm.
record if you haven't heard it. Motomami. Uh Damn, we talking about Bad Bunny.
Who
So
else we
Bad
talking
Bunny's
about?
dropping his album on Friday, if nobody knew.
Yes. Yes. We need it.
So
We need it.
get ready for that. There's a lot of questions about the video he dropped where he's dreaming and he gets to the island and he kisses his girl. And then the other dude's like, I did my job. I took care of your girl while you wasn't here. And he kisses
Yes.
his girl. Um,
Yes, yes. I saw that.
he gets a lot of heat for the painting his
Yo, I'll be
nails.
right back. My computer about to die. I'm so sorry. Give me one
No, go
second.
ahead. So I'm gonna go into the Bad Bunny spiel.
Yeah,
He
tell
gets
the
a lot of
story. I can
heat.
hear you.
He gets a lot of heat for the nails, for dressing up like a woman and Yo Perreo Sola. Um, but if you listen to him talk and the way about he goes about his business, he just don't subscribe to labels. And some
Who gives
machismo
him heat?
culture,
Who gives him heat?
men,
They hating.
I think it's that whole machismo thing with Latin men and stuff like
I
that.
think it is, and I feel like as a society, we're going more towards like less of that and more of, I guess, an androgynous
Hmm.
vibe, and like being more accepting of that,
Hmm.
and really just eradicating things that don't make sense to be labeled
Okay.
any which way. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I
Um,
don't know. I don't see anything wrong with him painting his
I
nails
don't
if he
either.
wants to paint his nails.
I'm a huge fan. I know he was one of the first people to talk shit about Bad Bunny, and I know he got his nails painted now. So like, um,
Come on. Also, what's the problem? Like, why does that have to be a girl thing? It is cool to paint your nails.
My
That's
wife
cool.
painted my toenails one time when she was playing a prank on me. I don't know. I don't do I have an issue with it? No. Do I do it?
I have
No.
an issue with it.
But that's you gotta let people live, and you gotta
Yeah.
respect people's opinions, personalities, and who they want to be.
Mm-hmm.
I get that. But let
Yeah.
me ask you a question: would you eat? Because this guy did a video, it was beautifully done. I don't know the comedian's name, so I can't give him credit right now, which sucks. He goes into a tangent like, "Yo, we live in a society where we're talking about labels and identifying, but this is something we're not gonna do." And he pops up a photo of a pizza
Oh,
with
Barbosa.
Maduros.
I don't know. I forget his first name, but I know his name is Luis Barbosa.
Yeah.
That's his name. Yeah, he's
So
funny. It's the Dominicans that did that.
how you know?
He
Why you
wanted to know
automatically
who's
accusing us?
responsible.
Nah, 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 nah,
I
nah,
think
nah,
it
nah.
was the Dominicans that put the Maduros on the pizza.
It could have been Cubans. Why we automatically get the blame?
You know what? Y'all have a
Wh-
really big reputation of just loving any type of plátanos. Like plátanos are y'all shit.
But
So
Cubans do,
naturally,
Puerto
I'm like, it
Ricans
had to be
do.
them.
What do you think mofongo's made out of?
I know we love it too. We love it too.
So
But y'all
then,
get the stereotype more.
let me give you some insider information right now, right?
What? You tried it and it's really good.
Dominicans, Cubans, and Puerto Ricans is the same
Oh,
shit.
the same shit.
Them islands is right next to each other too.
We can't let them know. That'll
What?
cause a fight.
Why?
People be denying it.
My kids
I
is
don't know
Cuban,
why.
Puerto Rican, and Dominican. So
Hey, I know they're gonna be cooking good. I know that shit is in their genes. They're gonna come out being like, "Pásame la sofrita."
so let me I wanted to ask you, would you try the pizza?
I would try the pizza. If it's in front of me, I'm gonna try the pizza.
Really? The
So
texture
yeah,
with
and if it was
the
good,
cheese.
I would say it.
Do you
I
like
wouldn't front.
Hawaiian pizza? Are you about that pineapple in the
I
pizza?
don't like fruit in my savory. Same. Like I also don't like coconut shrimp. Like if I want to taste the shrimp, like
Wait, what's wrong with
who
you?
said I don't like fruit in my savory
You don't like
food?
coconut shrimp?
I don't like coconut shrimp.
You can't be Puerto Rican.
I
Forget-
am. I swear. I swear. But yeah, nah. And so it's same thing. I don't like pineapple pizza. And yeah, nah, I'm not about that. I'm not about that. I think
so the
that's
plantain you would try.
mm-mm.
I have
I would actually try it.
the visual to me, right? So the yellow
It was
plantain,
just a bad pizza.
it's mushy. The yellow plantain's a little mushy. It's
The
sweet.
pizza look a little old.
The cheese, like and the tomato sauce and the I don't know, man. I mean, we eat patelon. You ever had patelon? Well,
Yeah, I love
Dominicans,
patelón.
for us,
Yeah.
patelon is the sweet plantain with the
Yes, 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 yes.
But oh my god, it's
Oh
just people
no.
be inventing too much. So I got Dr. G's coming on the show.
He is coming
Um,
on today, y'all.
yeah, so I'm going to play this commercial break, and then I'm gonna come back with 3 tips on how to make a successful podcast, and then Dr. G is
Lit.
gonna give me some personal advice on my next. It could be on me and Jazz's next 150 episodes.
Hey.
Who knows? So stay tuned for that. Let me play this little commercial from Infinity. If you're looking for a truck, I got you right now.
You do it all without breaking a sweat. Like being a boss exec to Tuesday tennis to homework. Why do the kids have so much homework? Family dinners, lunches, brunches, trips to the vet, and a weekend getaway that's anything but a getaway. And you do it all in style. Even when you have back-to-back conference calls on top of the kids' orchestra recitals, not to mention your side hustle. That's why we created the fully reimagined Infiniti QX60. A luxury SUV as functional as it is stylish, and as versatile as it is serene. With premium features like a panoramic moonroof, ample cargo space, and available massaging front seats to bring the ease of luxury to your everyday. Introducing the all-new Infiniti QX60, designed to help you take on life and all the chaos it may come with, in style. Learn more at InfinityUSA.com. Now with extremely limited availability, contact your local retailer for inventory information.
That's a beautiful truck. Again, I wish Infinity would send me over a little truck, you know. So 3 things you could do to become a successful podcaster. It's coming from me. These are my personal opinion. These are 3 things that I would advise anybody to do. So before anything, write down the concept of your pod. Podcasts are some can be specific, very geared specific to things. It could be a foot podcast. It could be a podcast on love. Um, some aren't like mine. Mine is a little more diverse. We dove into different topics and subjects. So that's one thing. Hone in and specifically know exactly what you want to do the podcast on. Okay. I'm gonna use Babel, for example. His podcast is on redefining professionalism. So that's a basic idea. Well, not a basic idea, but it's a good idea where you could do so many layers to that and just continue to create episodes off of that. So redefining professionalism. Now that I got my idea on what my show is, um, marketing, promoting, and all that stuff in your mind, you should have an idea of what you want it to look and sound like as well. And you also need to define who your target audience is. This all goes into that second bubble. Who your target audience is, um, and what is the message you're trying to give? Is it informative? Is it entertaining? Is it so? Answer all these questions to yourselves first. This is going to help you figure out I'm saying and all that stuff. This is going to help you really hone in your content and get to know yourself as a podcaster before you start producing shows and episodes. And the final and third piece is go to school. So all the stuff that I know about podcasting is self-taught. I've always kept an open mind. Anytime I was in a room with a podcaster that has more experience than me, I've always had a conversation with them. I ask as many questions as possible, and then I pay it forward. And anybody that's coming after me, I also push that information onto them. You do not need a lot of money for equipment. Podcasting, believe it or not, is very cheap. You get a good mic for $50. Um, Audacity is a free program to record audio. Anchor is a website that hosts podcasts for free. So it is really not that expensive. And if you're beginning to podcast, research all these things and have 5 episodes lined up and ready to go. Because that way you have like a nice little cushion and you could build and promote and produce content from that. So those more than 3 things. I could talk about podcasting for days. I want to bring in a special guest at this time. I have a ton of questions for this person. The doctor is now in the building, and let me just ladies and gentlemen,
Yo, Rick.
the one and only Dr. G returns back to the podcast. Dr. G, thank you for coming back.
Thanks for having me. You already know.
First of all, my DMs went crazy with women asking about your status.
Put me on.
If I could like make that intro. Is that okay? Can I make the intro? Okay.
I'm offended you would ask. I'm always ready for more punani. You feel me?
I mean, I had
to.
I didn't know what the situationship was. So
the situation is I'm gonna do what I want.
Okay. Is that what you?
Right.
That's how you go into relationships with like you? Are you straightforward? I feel like Dr. G don't play no games.
I'm straightforward, because when you look this good, you could just be like, yo, shorty, stop playing games. Come over here. and then it is what it is.
So, Dr. G, before we get into the topics, what is one thing a man could do? Oh, Dr. G got the wait. Dr. G got the do rag on today.
Maybe I might be getting some waves in.
Oh shit! Just for the summer, just getting ready for the summer. So, what's a piece of advice you could give men who are pursuing women and don't want to be in a relationship? How do they go about that?
Be honest.
Okay,
Let them
that's
know what's really
okay.
good. Don't waste
Uh-huh.
nobody's time.
No?
If you just want to hit it and quit it, just be like, yo, I'm down for one night. After that,
That's
I'm
it?
busy. I'm moving to Texas. If you just trying to, keep a little consistent shorty going because it's summertime and you low-key want to be single, just say that. Because you be
Okay.
surprised. Shorties out there be down for some stuff. You be surprised.
Oh, really? So it
You
goes
gotta
by
keep it real.
seasons? It goes by seasons. So in the summer, you got to be like,
Definitely seasonal. Definitely seasonal.
okay. So when is Dr. G booed up?
Wintertime. I got a thick
Yeah.
shorty. She know how to cook.
Okay. Okay. So Dr. G is 150th episode. Thank you for being on the show.
Yo,
Uh,
congratulations.
Thank you. I want to know, how do I take this to the next level in the next 150 episodes? What can a person like me, who has a little bit of self doubt, do to get to that next upper echelon podcasting?
First off, you're going to need to man up. No self-doubt.
Okay.
Nobody got time for all that, okay?
No?
Don't be
Okay.
soft. Be hard.
Hard.
Back in my
Okay.
day, I used to
Mhm.
have self-doubt. And you know what
Really?
happened? I beat that shit up. Put the beats on it. No more. Now I'm all gassed up all day. Knowing I'm
Yeah.
the flyest,
Yeah.
You got to do that. You got to do
So-
that. Beat that shit up.
Now
Step
that you
one.
mention it, one of the questions somebody asked me was, how old is Dr. G? And I was like,
Old
oh,
enough.
Old enough.
Old
Okay.
enough.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I got my degree. Old enough to go get this psych degree. You heard?
Okay.
But
And is this
back to your thing, You wanna man up,
Mm-hmm.
and then if you're trying to go the legal route, you tell McDonald's, be like, yo, you want to keep sponsoring this?
Mm-hmm.
I got you with this many episodes.
Okay.
Throw that 50K back. You know what I'm saying?
50K.
These corporations got big dollars. Big dollars.
Is that what Dr. G charges per sessions? Is the
Dr.
pockets?
G charges whatever he knows he could get out of that person. So if a little Miss Trust Fund come over at 600 a session, but if it was one of my boys,
Okay.
hit him with 100.
All right. And do you do sessions for family members as well?
I do.
Cousin G, and brother G, sister G, mama G.
They ain't really about that life. They
No?
ain't really about that life. They think they're not helpable. Not everybody helpable. But I do what I can, I give unsolicited advice.
Unsolicited advice.
I
Wow.
do give unsolicited advice.
Mhm.
I'm gonna let
So
him fucking know about himself.
How did the date with Rose go? Did that happen, or can we get an update? Is that
The day with Rose? I don't kiss and tell.
okay?
Now we got some chicken.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
You
Kennedy's.
got some.
It was real good.
I might have to call Rose. Find the tea.
You gotta call Rose.
Okay.
I would tell you, but I don't want to get in trouble. It's a situationship. You know
Oh,
what I'm
it is.
saying? We in a situationship now.
Does Dr. G have
Word
a
up.
preference? Does Dr. G have a preference in women, or he just doesn't discriminate?
No, ladies are ladies.
Okay.
Ladies are ladies. Ain't no preference. Throw it all over here. I'm catching everything. You know what I'm saying?
Where is
Another
base?
option to get some dollars on this podcast? You could extort people.
I mean,
about that.
Nah, I'm soft for that. I can't be.
All right, you saw.
Maybe
All right, you're right.
maybe you could work
It's
that
that
out.
self-doubt talking. In a little while, you know, when you man up, you're gonna be like, I'm ready. What's
But
the
that's what I
base?
got you
Yes.
for. Maybe you could do that for me. Maybe you be my muscle.
Maybe we could partner up. Maybe we could partner
Okay.
up.
Okay. So where is the base of operation for Dr. G? I guess this person wants to make an
If you
appointment.
know, you know.
Oh, if you know,
And
you
if you
know.
don't, you're
Okay.
not in the operation.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Are
That's
you
that.
from the Bronx? That's a question.
Word up. You already know. What?
Okay.
Bronx exclusive. Yo, BX all day, every day. Rep it till the day I die.
Who is Dr. G's favorite artist? I feel like I have to ask this question now. Since
Dr.
you're from
G's
the
favorite
Bronx.
artist? It's a tough one. That's a tough
Mm-hmm.
one. You know, I'm old school. So I like
Okay.
the last generation. I'm with the
Okay.
Waynes and the Jay-Z's and the
Okay.
Eminems. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
That's my generation.
So there's nothing new that you bump into. No Lil
I
Uzi
ain't bumping
Vert,
none of
no.
this new shit. They ain't saying nothing.
They
They
ain't
ain't
saying
saying
nothing.
nothing.
Okay.
They ain't saying nothing. I like substance. I'm a psychologist, you know?
Okay. Damn. So
Word
Dr.
up.
G, I want
Word
to
up.
thank you for coming on the pod. I appreciate the advice.
Thank you for
You're
having
always
me.
you're always welcome. The change speaks volume. Um,
You already know. You already know.
and the waves is coming in just for the summer. So what's one thing before you go that Dr. G is gonna be doing this summer?
This summer,
Mm-hmm.
bagging shorties at Orchard Beach with my python around my neck.
Okay.
I got a yellow one.
Damn. Orchard Beach. That's exclusive. Okay.
That is that's exclusive. It really is. It really is. Don't
You
nobody
got
be there no more. Everybody want to go to Coney now. That shit empty.
you
All the
gotta take
bodies
the
over there still though.
you gotta take the bus to get to Orchard or drive.
Chill, chill, chill. I got a car. I got a car. I'm leveled up. Relax. Relax. I'm getting this money. You heard? 600 a session.
Ladies and gentlemen, the always informative Dr. G.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Dr. G, thank you for being on. We look forward to having you on some more. It froze out, but Dr. G said peace out and one love. So if you want advice from Dr. G, you can DM at the Rick A Show, or you can also DM at the Rick A Show. We'll forward it to Jazz, who's the representative for Dr. G. She has a direct line to him. So when I need him on the show, I have to go through her. If you have any questions, you're always welcome to join us live and ask him live. It's been an interesting run. This 150 episodes. 150 is not for the weak. 150 is for someone who's mentally strong. I know I told Dr. G has self doubt, and I do it sometimes, but having a great support system behind me has helped me get to this point. I want to give a big shout out to my wife, right? When I told her about my idea of podcasting, she was very supportive of me podcasting, and I've sacrificed time away from my wife and now my wife and my children to produce this show, to produce content for everyone. So I want to take this time to thank my wife, Jessica, for not only supporting me in this venture, but also helping me push my content out and always being a ear that gives me constructive criticism when I needed it. So she's been a big piece of getting me to this 150. I think Jazz is back.
I'm back.
Hey. Okay, she's back. So you fixed the PC. You got the plug. Okay.
Got it. My bad. It cuts out sometimes. I don't know what's up.
Mhm.
Gotta call tech.
So Dr. G was here while you was gone, and
Damn,
he
yo, I
got
stay missing him.
you.
What do you have
He
to say?
Well, he's going to Orchard this summer. He's probably planning a big party at Orchard.
He
Um,
really be on his fuckboy shit all the time.
he told me to forward all the DMs that I received. There's just like very invasive questions asking me his age, if he's in a
What?
if he's in a
Dr. G
relationship.
don't like when people get personal, you know. He a gangster, so he gotta stay low key.
Yeah, and like they're asking me like personal questions about him. So I asked him a few. I had to keep it
Okay.
fair. This is a podcast where, like, let's say if there was
Of
a
course, of
controversy
course.
surrounding you, Jasmine, I wouldn't have you on the show and not bring it up because that would be like the elephant in the
Facts.
room.
We gotta
So
answer it.
yeah, and he did his, he did his best to answer.
Good,
Um,
good. I'm proud
he
of him.
said he's available to any women out there. So if you do want advice, though, again, you could DM the Rick A Show or you could DM Slay with Jazz.
Yeah,
Um,
DM. Let us know. I actually posted.
mhm,
I posted asking people what do they got to say. It might be
mhm,
addressed in his next episode because I was talking to him and he was like, "Yo,
mhm,
Jazz, see what
mhm.
people see what people they what they want to hear."
Okay.
So I asked, and a few things might come up in his next episode. We gonna see.
Okay.
I'm
Would
waiting for
you
him to
ever
post it.
date a man like Dr. G?
No, never.
No?
I mean, my man, he in Orchard Beach. He in Orchard Beach.
What's wrong with that?
He ain't grow
What,
up. He ain't grow up
what
yet.
what's wrong with Chocha Beach? And he's getting waves for the summer, so that should be interesting.
Oh my God, he would try to get that. He don't even got the hair for that. I stay telling him that.
Mhm.
I'm like, Dr. G, you ain't got the hair for this. It's not thick enough.
I mean, he got the fine beard, so maybe. Who
He do
knows?
got a fine beard. He got the Joe Budden beard. He got the
Hmm.
Joe Budden beard.
Damn. So you wouldn't date a man like Dr. G?
I wouldn't date him. I wouldn't date him.
Mm-mm.
He looks too
Not even,
gangster for me.
not even if you was like, let's say, 18, 20 years old, right? Younger. Not to say that you're not young,
I mean,
because
if
you
I
are.
were younger, I mean, everyone likes the bad boy. Everyone likes the bad boy. So I'd have been like, "Ooh, he's cute," and then I would have got my heart broken and be like, "Fuck all these dudes out here." You know what I'm saying? That's what would happen. You know, you'd broke my heart.
I'm very interested and curious to find out what happened between Dr. G and Rose.
Yo, you
M-
know what? I'll ask him.
Maybe.
I'm gonna see if he could tell. I know he don't be kissing and telling. He says that, but
Mm.
I'm sure he does.
You think he brags his?
He be
He did
lying.
little locker room talk sometimes to his
I think he
boys.
do a little something, something. Not too much. A little something, something.
I wonder who Dr. G's crew is. That'd be interesting. He said his family's not about the whole. It's like none of that.
They don't
They're not
believe in
about that.
that. I'm sure they don't
Mm-mm,
believe in that.
mm-mm.
I know them. They don't believe in that.
So yeah, City Island Salsa. I don't know. That's a comment. Is this a comment or a
City
question?
Island salsa. They
Um,
be dancing salsa on City Island. I'm guessing.
but I'm Edie, is this like? Do you want to know if Dr. G is doing City Island? I don't think he does music.
Whoa, we don't know. We don't know. I actually don't even know if Dr. G dances salsa. That
I
might
mean,
be
is Dr. G Latino? That's another. There's just so many questions, man.
Dr. G is Latino. He's Puerto Rican from the Bronx.
He's Buddy from the Bronx. Okay. So, but
Bodie from the Bronx.
we got a lot
But
of
he's
questions for
second
that.
generation, so he don't really speak Spanish like that.
Wow. Okay.
He one of those.
Do you speak
Happens.
Spanish? I don't think I've ever asked you this
So
question.
so. I
So
understand a lot of it. And I can speak it. It just doesn't sound as good. So, sometimes I get a little insecure. But I do speak Spanish.
you do you do the thing where you know the word, but sometimes the pronunciation of the word you feel like timid to
You
say the
know, you
word
know,
because
you
you don't
know.
want people to correct you? Is
No, I'll say it perfectly. I'll just say it really slow if it's like one of
uh-huh
those words that like I can't say too fast.
uh-huh
But my thing where I get like tripped up on Spanish is I learned a lot of my Spanish just outside hanging with my friends like
mm-hmm.
throughout high school, whatever, hanging out. I dated someone who's Dominican for a while, so I learned a lot of
Wow,
Spanish
so
from his
it's a lot of de lo
family.
mío tato dímelo, okay,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, yeah. So I got really good. I got pretty good at Dominican Spanish, and then I
Mhm.
learned Spanish like from Spain
From
Spanish in
Spain.
in college, and then I was like
Hmm.
really really good at Spanish. And now what trips me up is a lot of people they put two words together.
Okay,
Like
explain
mija.
that.
It's
Mija.
me, hija. That's like two words, but people put them together, and that happens
Ay,
a lot.
mija.
And then in my head, I'm like trying to split the words still, so I listen a little slow.
Damn.
You
Damn. I
know, little
mean,
things like that.
I've
But I
always
get it, and I'll respond back.
I always was when crazy used to notorious for this. So I've always been self-conscious of specific words that I can't pronounce properly. So if I say it, I know he was always gonna get, yo, it's said like this, bro. Not like that. So like, and my aunts, corrected me and shit like that, but it's neither here nor there. Spanglish, you mean Spanglish?
Spanglish, Spanglish. You mean
Uh,
Spanglish?
uh,
Nah, nah, nah. I don't
yeah,
mean Spanglish. I mean like just like regular, like Puerto Rican Spanish. They merge words together.
that mean he doesn't dance? Dr. G
That means he
doesn't
doesn't
dance?
dance. That's not true. We don't know. We gotta see. I'm gonna go ahead and
Maybe
say I
Roman
guess
should
I
go
don't
on
think
a.
he dances.
Maybe Edie should go on a date with Dr. G.
She sounds like she's trying to figure him
Are
out.
you are you, are you interested? Are you?
Do you
Yeah,
like
she's
Dr.
there.
G?
Let us know. Write that in the comments real quick. And
Yeah,
and
yeah.
if you
Throw
and
that over
Dr.
there.
G, and if you and Dr. G was going on a date, she said no, I'm not. But if you and Dr. G was
Damn.
going on a date, where would you go with Dr. G?
Yeah, where you want to take Dr. G? She probably want to take him to City Island.
She did City Island Salsa.
She said that. I'm thinking she want to take him to City Island.
I feel
And
like
because he
sending
don't
her the
dance, she's like,
link and
nah.
bringing her on and asking her
Making
like
conversation with y'all.
why she don't wanna why is it a no, I'm not, why are you definitely not interested in Dr. Dre? He's an attractive
We should do a
dude.
poll. Would you date Dr. G?
Would you date Dr. G?
See what the ladies say. But if he gets bad numbers, don't tell him.
No, I won't.
Really,
You know, it's
it'll hurt his
interesting.
heart.
I think it was either Chicklet or his boy. We were having a conversation about if if we were a woman, right? Like if I was a woman or if Chicklet was a woman, would we be
Mhm.
attractive? Dr. G can body me. The gangster's
The
too much
gangster,
for me.
yeah, he'll kill her. He'll kill her.
But you like that though. Look, she
Nah,
said,
nah, nah. No, we don't like that. We don't like
no,
that.
no. Oh, we got to have a conversation about toxic masculinity and
Mm-hmm.
like boundaries.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So many things you could do. I want to thank Dr. G. Ricky Smooth will be on next week. I got a surprise guest next week for everybody. Hopefully,
Hey,
things work out next week. Jazz will be back on the show next week,
you already
and
know.
I need a balanced dude. Jasmine? What is a balanced dude?
I mean, Dr. G's on one end of the spectrum, you know? She's just straight
Mm.
gangster. And then there's
Oh, so
straight
you want
not
someone who's
gangster.
like not gangster
Someone in
but
the middle.
gangsters in the middle? Does that
She but
even
balance is
exist?
somebody in the middle.
Does that even exist?
You ask a tough question. You
I'm
you ask a
asking
tough
you.
question. Do I think that exists? You know, I think people can be balanced. I think reformed gangsters are balanced, you know, because you used to be a real
Reformed
gangster.
gangster.
Maybe now you're not gangster
Wow.
no more. You're very reformed. So
Hmm.
you could, you know, if you have to. But
But if
for
you're
the most part,
reformed,
I'ma
that
just
means you're
say,
more like on the. Aren't you? You wouldn't be in the middle. You would be more like towards the other side.
yeah, but you can never really like you can't erase your past. So it'll still impact at some degree, you know, your current. But
It can exist with therapy.
you know, I think you could have someone in the middle. Yeah, for sure, for
Damn.
sure.
All right. So this is it's just we've touched on the subject so much. So I think me and Jasmine have to do an episode on relationships and the whole
We
megillah
got we
of
got to
it.
do a relationship episode.
Because I'm married. She has her situation. Um,
I have a fiance.
yeah, she's but she could speak on a woman's point of view, and I could give a man's
Hmm.
point perspective. But and then Dr. G could weigh in. Interesting conversations. So yeah, I
Yeah.
said I would be an attract. I believe I would be an attractive big girl,
You think you'd be an about attractive woman?
a big girl though, and I think my ego would be crazy because I just would think I'm the shit. I mean,
Yes.
I think every woman should feel like they are the shit. Like the
I
confidence
agree.
is such like Lizzo. I love
Yeah.
her confidence. I love it. The fact that she's like
Confidence always wins.
it does.
Like
So
it's like confidence will like listen, when you feel
it
good,
big
you
girls.
project good
Mm,
energy, other people gonna perceive you better. Confidence is so important. It's so
oh,
important.
okay. So I'm not saying big girls don't get love. I like the fact that she's going back and
Big
forth with
girls
us.
get love.
Of course they do. Of course they do. You know,
There's someone
Adele.
out there that likes every type of body.
I have a boy, right? One of my friends.
Mhm.
He's only into big girls, and it's not like he's a slim dude. I swear to God, he's like a buck 40 wet, but he's always been into big girls. That's like his thing. That's what you know.
That's his
Some guys
thing.
like short women. Some guys like really
Mhm.
tall women. His thing
Mhm.
was big girls, and you can't knock for that. It's his preference.
Can't knock them.
So
Everybody
so we're not
got a type.
disrespecting big girls. I'm just saying I feel like I got big girl energy, and I feel like I would just be a funny, charismatic, um, won't take shit from nobody woman.
Yeah, yeah. You definitely getting in the club with that energy.
Hmm.
You're gonna talk up the bouncer, and
Yeah,
he's gonna be like, "Let me let her in."
yeah. And I feel like I would have
Mhm,
some big
mhm.
breasts. Maybe no ass, but
If you're gonna be a big girl, have some ass. Have some ass, okay?
nah. What the good God gave me
You gonna have
humor,
to.
but
You gonna
didn't
be a
give me
booby
ass.
girl, okay?
You can have it all. I mean,
You
you could
can
have
have it
humor.
all.
So if you have humor, if you have a nice body, then you don't have no sense of humor. You know, it's very hard to be.
Honestly, I agree. I think
There's
being
always
ugly builds
something.
character.
It does. There's always some
I was a
like
funny looking kid, I think, so I think it built character.
so. It's just I like Whitney Cummings, right? I don't think she's funny. I don't think Sarah Silverman's funny. Maybe it's the way their sense of humor and the way the timing and
Yeah,
how they
yeah.
land their
Everyone has a
jokes.
different sense of humor.
Um, but I feel like damn, this is gonna sound bad. This is comedy. Remember, people. Let me just give the disclaimer real quick. So I feel like since I'm a chubby dude, and when I do my bits, I think they're funny because of the fact of how I feel and the instant gratification that I'm getting from it. Because comedians deal with something, right? Look at any comedian that was a big and then lost weight and was thin. People were like, "Yo, he fell off. He's not the same no more."
Being funny looking as a comedian helps
Hmm.
your career. I think that. I think
Hmm.
that. I think if you're funny looking and you're a comedian, you people gonna laugh at your stuff. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Because you also funny looking. You
So I'm a.
know, like
I just thought of it right now. So I'm gonna give you an example how
mhm,
you can't have everything. So I was talking about chubby guys like me. Kevin Hart is chiseled,
super ripped.
super ripped, works out,
Super
right?
ripped. Work out
He's
like crazy. His ethic is
he,
wild.
he's funny,
Hmm.
but here goes the piece. He's like 5 feet tall. So you
It's
can't have
true.
it
It's
all.
true.
I think it's like an even exchange. You tell God, I I want to have a sense of humor. You know, God's gonna be like, all right, you're gonna be attractive. You're gonna have this, you're gonna have that, but you're gonna have a six finger or some shit. You know,
I know what you mean. Yo, it's so real. It's so real. You really can't have it all. You really
you
can't have
can't,
it
you
all.
can't, you can't, and
Everyone got flaws.
it's all about owning. I don't know how this conversation started, but it's all about owning that flaw,
Owning your big girl energy.
and that's
Yeah,
me.
that's how it started with your big girl energy.
That's me, baby. So, uh, Ricardo don't take no shit from nobody. Know what I mean, because it'd be Ricardo or Ricky. But Jazz, thank you for doing another episode with me. Will
Of
you be on next week
course.
with me?
Yes, we're gonna be out here.
Okay, okay. We inside.
We inside.
Like, what sound effect do I got?
You gotta.
No, no. I mean,
Nah, we need something lit because we
we
inside.
inside. Oh, we inside.
I'll take it. Yo, you know what?
Jazz, are you doing any sets?
You know. Okay, so I've been writing my show, and I've been dedicating a lot of resources to my show. So I haven't been working on a set.
Okay, but are you doing stand up anytime? Because I feel like anytime you're gonna be on stage, I want you to plug it in here, or like let me know so we could.
Oh, that'll be so dope. That'll be so dope.
If you're gonna be like at the stand or something like that, let me know. She does stand up comedy.
I do stand up comedy, y'all, and I gotta get back on it. I'm also writing a show, which is in case anyone's confused. Yeah, I've been writing.
We talked about the show.
I haven't set up
on
a
episode.
new set.
Okay.
So next stand up, I got you. I will announce it.
Maybe you could talk about my big girl energy.
Hey.
Yo, there's nothing like big girl energy in this world. I think I'm gonna create a meme tonight.
I want to get you a shirt that says big girl energy.
I think big girl energy trumps big dick energy. Like I'd rather have a shirt that says big girl or what's the other one?
Well, big girl energy is positive. Big dick energy is not real positive. It's usually just
that can't be positive.
Like, yeah, do whatever the fuck I want. You know?
I disagree. I think it's
I feel like big dick energy has some negative connotations also. Because
the word dick is involved, but. Okay, like I said, we have to. Damn, there's so much shit. Me and you need to go.
Men be overconfident. Overconfident man, that's trouble. It's trouble.
So some of this episode, there's a lot of shit. Some of this episode, big girl energy is the shit. Dr. G doesn't kiss and tell. He's willing to accept some questions. He's always down. And we inside.
Yay!
It sounds like
50th episode is lit.
It sounds like the Funk Flex bomb. They used it too much, and this is what we ended up with. So we'll see you guys next Tuesday at 8:00. I won't be late. I promise. I'll put up the clip that we talked about. You know, my friend peeing in the bathroom. I don't know if people are interested in that, but you know.
Yeah, no. We're interested in it. We want to see the growth.
I thought that was funny.
Through the podcast. Let's see it.
I thought that was funny. We'll see you guys next week. Follow her at Slay with Jazz. Follow at The Rick H Show. Subscribe, like, comment, share, all that bullshit.
Yes, go hit that YouTube.
Yes. And we'll see you all next week. Bye-bye.
You feel that now? I feel like Rocky in this one, baby. Let's go. Alright, check it. Blast from the past, back from the future. So if I pull the trigger in the past, know you in your future. I'm still hustling, still hugging the block. The referee to the shit, I'm still calling them shots. I can't be stopped. That's what I told you. I'm living my life like a box of Crayolas. I'm cutting up white, smoking that green. Purple color pens, I'm still making this cream. I'm so sick, check my throat quick. My wrist light up a room like a handful of glow stick. I'm like spoiled milk, the kids gone bad. Then it's the menace, my pen touches the pad. Niggas is mad, but the ladies is glad. Yo, they rubbing up against me like this nigga is rad. Fucking two divas, drinking on sangria. I got the beam of the color diarrhea. Tire strings in my feet cause I'm so fly. Hopped out the DeLorean, it's Artie McFly.